Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time, everyone, we are going to be taking a look at the much anticipated debut of a said amazing series that, well, should be amazing, but we'll see what happens. This time, everyone, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes premiere episode, The Swamp. Pretty interesting. So the episode, it begins with Megatronus arriving at this swamp. And either he's talking to himself or he's in communications with someone else. We just don't know. As he's in search for the Requiem Blaster. Because he already has the Matrix and Enigma combination from the end of Titan's Return. And pretty much, it flashes back to Megatronus and his relationship with Solus Prime. And apparently, Megatronus defeated Unicron with the Requiem Blaster, and as a result, Solus Prime asked that he return the Requiem Blaster for it to be properly disposed of. But Megatronus argues his case, saying it's in the rightful custody, it'll be in safe hands, yada yada yada. And that's the flashback. We don't see what happens afterwards. We know that for a fact that that Megatronus actually killed Solus Prime out of pure angerment. So after that little monologue, Megatronus just teleports away. And then after that, we cut back to Megatron and the remaining Transformers. Like, basically, Victorion, Windblade, and Perceptor, they're walking through this swamp, the same swamp, the Primal Swamp, I believe it's called. And pretty much, like, Megatron, by this point, Megatron is still annoyed with Victorion not trusting him, Perceptor for trying to keep the Matrix in safe hands on the orders of Optimus Prime, but back in Titan's Return, and the debt that apparently Windblade owes after Megatron basically got rid of the mind control from the Combiners under Trypticon's reign from trying to destroy Fortress Maximus. So, after that little argument, the Dinobots show up, and I was like, wow. I mean, yes, we saw the trailer, yes, the Dinobots are in it, but I mean, like, the Dinobots are there, and then Grimlock and the others get they get furious at the fact that Megatron is, with them, and they still don't believe him. And Megatron tries to reason with Grimlock. He tries to say, look, I'm trying to help save the Transformer race. So you can just give me 5 seconds to talk to you about this. But no, Grimlock is, like, he has had enough by this point. He transforms into his dinosaur mode. He squat-a-laws him away. Maybe he whacks him and Megatron just flies into the distance. Like, Jesus, Megatron, you had flight ability in 1984, despite the fact you turned into a gun, and now it's 2018, and you turn into a tank and a gun, and you can't fly. What the fuck? Anyway, then it gets really, then the real brouhaha begins. Let's see. Grimlock and Swoop try to drown Perceptor in the swamp. And I was like, what the fuck? If you're gonna kill Perceptor, thankfully that doesn't happen. Yet. Anyway. And essentially, Victorion tries to fight back, but then I believe Sludge and Slag try to... They pretty much pin Victorion to the ground and start just repeatedly punching her in the face. Like, what the fuck? And Windblade has to deal with Slug. So, anyway, and pretty much what happens after that, Victorion finally, like, gets her, like, is able to get the Slug and Slag off of her, and Windblade takes Slug on a little bit of a joyride, crashing them into the other Dinobots, giving Victoria the ability to use what's left of her sword to pretty much send a shockwave that pretty much felling the Dinobots and saving everybody. However, that doesn't faze the Dinobots, as pretty much at the very end of the episode, they all combine into the Volcanicus to try and murder everyone. And that is the end of the episode. And oh my god, it was a very interesting episode to say the least. A nice little introduction, to say the least. And I'm surprised at Volcanicus. We are seeing Volcanicus already now than like in later episodes, because here's the thing. I mean, like, this is the first time we've seen, in this series, actual combining. Like, which we didn't get in Combiner Wars. Yes, it was all on the Enigma combination, yes. But we didn't see anyone combining other than the Menasor and Computron getting with their battle and them being torn to pieces. Which, by the way, we don't see Computron and Menasor and Devastator in this episode. And same with Fortress Maximus, which is surprising. I don't know where else they could be. Maybe they could be on other parts of Cybertron. Maybe they could be somewhere we just don't know of at this time. But what we do know is this. Or maybe they could be in another part of the swamp. I have no idea. The whole backstory with Megatronus and Solus Prime was interesting to see. I mean, now in this universe, are we going to actually see Solus Prime? I doubt it. But who knows? Who the hell knows? But as far as I'm concerned, interesting start to the series. Curious to see what happens in the next episode. I mean, and Megatron is going to survive. Like, there's no way he's going to die from that type of height. We all know who died from that type of height in Titan's Return. Twice. Anyways, so that is my video review of the Transformers Generations Power of the Primes episode, The Swamp. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible with my next video, and yes, so take care everyone, see you soon, have a good day, and I shall catch you all later, bye-bye.